Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 7 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add in all the curtain grid and then the mullions and then all the room tags. So now we're gonna continue working on this. What I want to do first is to add the ground floor. So what I want to do is go to our elevation. I'm gonna choose our south elevation, or actually our north elevation. Sorry, actually south elevation, this is the front one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add in a ground level right here. You can type in LL or this icon under architecture. So LL, and then you put it around, I'm gonna do around 500, I think, or 400 is good enough. So I'm just going to move this one 400, and then here you'll be able to add an elbow by clicking on this zigzag icon right here, and then you'll be able to give this one some space so that it's not overlapping. And then after that, we can put in ground. So ground floor, and then say yes, because it will change the naming here as well. So now it will be on the ground floor level. So I'm good with this. You can put elbows here as well, so that everything is lining up correctly. You can even change this to roof name, but it's really up to you. But for me, I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, because I'm good with the naming here. I already know that level 4 is for the roof plan, so it's really up to you to decide if you want to name it properly like that. And the only thing that you need to worry about here is that you have this one all the way to the top so that everything is showing properly. And then here I'm gonna select this one, and then we could just move it down so it is showing here as well. So now after this, we could go and go to 3D and then go to ground floor. So here in ground floor, I'm going to add, so I want my entrance, because this one is where my entrance is, and this is for the office part. I want to change this to something different. So I'm going to go insert, load family, and I want to go to doors, and then I want a double glass residential door. So let's look for it. And then this one, it will be nice. So I'm gonna click open, and I'm going to select the 2000 height. And then after that, select this one, and then we're going to change this one to something like this, so that we have some glass door. And then here we'll be able to change this to fine, so that everything is showing up. Even in 3D, the doorknob is not showing, so what you need to do is to put it in fine so that it shows up. So I'm good with that. And then here as well, I want to change that to the same door so that it looks nice as well. And then here. So let's exchange that, and then this one as well. And I just want to double check their orientation. So if you go to level 2, you want to see that the orientation is the correct, and then this one is flipped on the other side. And then on level 1, this one should be flipped. This one, it's really up to you, but I'm going to change this one to here so that we have space on here. So now let's go back to south elevation, and what I want to do is to add that extrusion again. So I want to design this a lot better. I'm planning to extend this one, but I want to use an extrusion instead. So what I want to do is I'm going to edit. So I'm gonna remove this first for now, select this, edit boundary, and go to level 2, and I just want to align this first so that it's easier for us to do the extrusion part, and then everything will line up. So I'm gonna do this and then delete this for now. Okay, so this one will line up around here as well, so it's lining up perfectly here. What I want to do next is to trim and extend this part. So trim and extend, I want to do this right here. So now I'm gonna extrude first this part and then extrude it later on. So this is roof, so we're going to just leave it like that. And then let's go back to the south elevation because we're gonna extrude it here. So for now, what I want to do is to add another extrusion. So architecture, model in place, and then generic model. And then here I'm going to extrude it and then pick a plane, and I'm gonna pick this plane right here. I'm gonna change the material. I'm gonna use a generic model, or we could do gypsum wallboard, and then I'm going to duplicate this part, duplicate selected material, so it will be this one, and I'm just gonna maintain this one for now. And then I already set this one right here, and then we're gonna put it into 200. So now let's set up this one properly, and then trim and extend, and then trim and extend here, and then delete those extras there. So click finish, go to 3D, and then we could align it as well, AL, align it to this face right here, so we don't need to worry about everything else. For this one, I'm probably going to extend this so that it's still blocking right here. So actually for this one, I want to extend it a little bit more. So let me do that first. I'm going to right here. This is the one. It's showing that it's too much. I know we said that it needs to be in between this one the proper way, but just for the model or design base, I'm going to do this. Okay, and then we could just leave it like that. And what's going on here is, because if we can actually I need to edit this again. I just want to actually push this one all the way to the end right here, but notching it here so that it doesn't show So doing it like this will make our model nicer. It doesn't have gap, and as you can see, we just need to lower this one. And then here, the way this one should, so I'm going to change how this one is. So if you go to modify and then click wall joint, as you can see, this is the wall joint that we have at the moment, but you can change it to different wall joints. So the way it works is you select that wall joint, you want it next, previous. It's not actually, let's go and square it off. It doesn't do miter, it does, but I want it to just be bunt, but it's not actually working with me. So the issue with that is we need to unjoin this. So unjoining this and then pushing this one all the way there, and then just creating that one. And then now let's try and fix it. So it's not allowing us for some reason. So I want to investigate that more. Maybe because this is the one. So in this case, if we don't have anything, we just need to clean this up. So assume right here is the extra part. We just need to move this one right here and then right here, and then we should just trim it off. And then extend it a little bit onto the edge, so that, because if we just leave it like that, it will basically just keep on blinking in Twinmotion, and you don't want that. You want it to be looking nice without any issues at all. And then go right here, everything looks good. I want to edit or check it if it's 200, everything is 200. So now that everything is flat, so align it again. So we're flattening everything, so everything is flat. Even right here, we'll be able to design it nicely now. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is go to south elevation, and then we're going to create another extrusion. We could use this again, edit in place, create extrusion, and then we're gonna choose this wall right here because everything is flat right now, so it will be easier for us. And then here we're going to close this one right here. I'm going to put it in this edge and then offset this one to 200 because that's my ideal, 200. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to mark this 2, so hold on control, and then I just want it to be all the way to the edge right here. So the thing that I'm going to adjust now is the window. So I'm gonna adjust this window to be all the way to the end, so everything looks nicer. We can even push this one all the way to the top, but that will increase this one right here, so all the way to the top. And then we need to review this. So in the second floor, the way this bedroom is, can we extend it all the way right here? And yes, we can. We're gonna extend it all the way to the edge. Okay, so now this one, we could just roughly put it in the middle. There we go. So now it will look like this, all the way there, all the way down, and then we have some doors. And then this one, we could extend it a bit. So edit in place, extend this one, make sure it's the same one, because I want to put this one to gray. And that looks good right there. I'm happy with the way that this looks. It's up to you if you want to extend it more. So I'm just estimating, and then instead of the grill railing, what I want is just white or glass. So I'm gonna use a curtain wall. So I'm going to use it like this right here. Go to 3D, and then we'll be able to select that and just push it down. And then we could just put this one consistent color so that we know everything now. I'm gonna pull it up a little bit, so I'm gonna use right here, and there we go. It looks more nicer. And then we shouldn't forget about this part right here. So we need a model in place, and then generic model, and then this one, extrusion, pick a plane, and then we're gonna select this plane right here. And then click extrusion. I could duplicate this, so duplicate, and then add this one as well, because I want to add this so that I could have a continuous model like this one right here. Make sure that this is 200 only to be consistent with everything else. Trim and extend, TR, and then delete, and then extrude, check, and then now we can even align this. So AL, align it right here, and then right there. So now we just need to click finish, and we want to make sure that this one is the same material as well. So I'm just going to edit, and then instead of porcelain, I'm going to do gypsum wallboard number 2. I believe that's the one that we created, so that it will be consistent. And then here I want to fix this part right here. It's because it's just going to be ugly if we don't fix this, because I just want it to having like this as well. So I'm gonna select this one, and then we could go to a elevation, but I'll just do this right here. So I'm going to click split face. I'm gonna split face this one, and I'm going to do it like this. Trim and extend, and we want to make sure, so it's actually easier to do an east, I think east elevation or west elevation, so that everything is aligned. So see that it's not aligned, so we could just click finish, and then we're going to split face this one as well, and then click finish there. So now we'll be able to add the same paint. So here, number 1, there, and then right here. So now if we go to 3D, you can see that it's now likely that everything is looking good, because what I'm planning to do is white here and then this one probably gray. It will look nicer if it's a gray, and then I just want to make this one, so this one is the way that this one does. So I think that's good enough for me. So it will tie it up, all of them will tie it up properly. I'm thinking of adding something right here, but that will be in the next video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.